Hey guys, my name is Tessa. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be going over a glute focused workout. As you guys may or may not know, I actually train glutes 5 times a week. I recently just got a new glute program from my coach called Glute Hypertrophy Phase 8 Advanced. Basically, it's really hard. It is a big step up from what I was doing, but I think I'm ready for it. We're taking my physique to the next level. So I posted a glute transformation photo the other day, and the two photos were 1 year apart, and I had so many of you asking, what are you doing? Like, how did this happen? When did this happen? How are you doing this? Honestly, the entire year I have just been working really hard, like doing lots of heavy hip thrusts and doing deadlifts and doing all of these things to just get myself where I am today. And it took a lot of patience, it took a lot of hard work. I'm gonna be talking lots about hip thrusts, hip extension, all of the motions that I've incorporated in my training throughout the past year to build my glutes, what I find works for me, and I'm gonna share that with all of you guys. So let's get right into the workout. So before I begin my workout, I like to start with about 10 minutes of glute activation. So as you'll see, I'm using my booty band here. This is a medium resistance band. I'm just doing some fire hydrants, donkey kicks, and then I'm going to do a different variation of a fire hydrant just so I'm warming up every single part of my glute muscle, because I am about to start doing heavy hip thrusts. So I really like this one, leaning forward. You're actually putting your glutes in a different position, so you're hitting a different part of the muscle. Try this yourself, you will definitely feel it. Now I'm just going to do some glute bridges. These are banded, so I really like to make sure that my glutes are ready to fire before I start lifting heavy. This is honestly so important. Going into a workout cold, you risk injuring yourself. So now I'm doing some abductions. I'm just warming up every single part of my glute in every single plane of motion. Next, I'm going to do some one-legged banded hip thrusts. It took me a while to get the form down on these, but I really like unilateral work. Warming up each leg at a time. I've got my hamstrings firing, as you can see, and this enables me to just get right into my workout. So now we're heading into hip thrusts. So I'm going to do a number of warm-up sets before I finally reach my working weight. My working weight is about 245 pounds. Right now I only have about 120 pounds on the bar. I like to work my way up to the working weight because it's not a good idea to just jump into the heavy things right away. You could risk injury, your glutes won't be ready for it. So I just do a quick burnout with 120 pounds and then I work my way up just to get myself ready. As you guys will see in my form, I'm letting my upper body rise and fall with the motion. This is my second warm-up set. I have two 45s on the bar, I have medium resistance around my knees, and I also have two 35s on the bar. So I'm just slowly working myself up with the weight. I'm keeping my feet about shoulder width apart. I'm keeping my feet fairly close to my body. I find this helps me recruit my glute muscles a little bit more. I find when my feet are farther away, it is more hamstring. I'm keeping my chin tucked. I'm kind of looking downwards, and I'm letting my upper body rise and fall with the motion. This is very important for form. So now I'm at my full working weight. This is 245 pounds. I have my hip pad. I have heavy resistance around my knees and medium resistance around my ankles. The reason why I like to do hip thrusts banded is because it cues me to push my knees out. So when you push your knees out, you actually get more squeeze in your glutes at the top of the motion. I just find it helps me contract and feel my glutes a little bit more. My next exercise is landmine sumo squats. I'm going to do 4 sets of 12 here. I have 35 pounds on the bar, and I am setting myself up in a position that is just wider than shoulder width. I really like doing sumo squats because when I squat sumo, I can go so much farther than 90 degrees. And as you'll see, I'm not doing any butt dipping. So butt dipping is kind of like when your lower back gives in and your butt kind of goes underneath you. That is very bad, and I almost injured myself really bad when I used to powerlift. So I'm going to superset the landmine sumo squats with Bandit Hip Extensions. Technically, I should have a band around my pelvis so that I am thrusting against the weight, but I did not have the proper equipment with me that day, so I just put my band around my knees, and I am just reaching full extension. I'm doing about 30 reps each time. This kind of acts as a burnout to every single sumo squat set. Next is lying hamstring curls. I'm going to do about 3 sets of 12 here. This is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, this is a pretty basic exercise. However, if I am to say anything in regards to form, I just want to point out how my butt is not lifting off the pad. So I'm being very aware to push my hips into the pad. If you start to lift your butt off of the pad, that is not recruiting hamstrings. That is using momentum, and that is actually using your lower back. So when pushing your hips into the pad, you will be recruiting your hamstrings and not using your lower back. I'm finishing off this workout with just some side cable kicks. Big thing here is to not use momentum. So as you'll see, I'm kind of pausing a little bit at the top, or I'm not using too much momentum. I was fairly tired at this point, so I may be using a little momentum, but I'm just doing about 20 reps per side, and this really targets the side, especially if you hold it for that little moment at the top. So really be careful not to swing the cable or use that much momentum. Alright guys, that wraps up today's workout. Do let me know if you give it a try. I really wanted to get a workout video out for you guys because I know it's been a long time since I've posted a workout video. The truth is, I don't have a training partner. I train by myself, and the gym I go to gets really busy. So when it's just me and I have to set up my tripod and it's like crowded in the gym, I kind of feel uncomfortable and I get like kind of anxious. I have like anxiety when I'm in that situation. So that's why I haven't been posting as many workout videos. Since I am training glutes 5 times a week and I'm on a very specific program that is tailored to me and to my needs, it's hard for me to work out with somebody at the same intensity and push myself really hard every single time. So that is why it's a little tricky for me to get my workouts on camera, but I will definitely work on getting more content for you guys because I know that a lot of you are interested in the things I'm doing in the gym and how my body is changing. So I will be sure to get more of that content to share with you guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.